In 1978 was my first year competing. I ended up being the champion that year.
Jimmy Hogan pulled on his wetsuit and was the first guy in the water. Jimmy's now one of the top-ranked California pros on the World Tour.
California, he's 26 years of age, working that nice little inside section, throws a little white water behind him.
Been coming through, Jimmy Hogan gets in position, he gets in the barrel, he's covered up, can he come out? He comes out, Jimmy Hogan there with a great barrel. Beautiful snap back into the critical section.
In 1983, I won the men's division and jumped on the world tour. And for the next 5 or 6 years, I was top 30 in the world. Then I quit the world tour, got paid more to come back to the US tour. Stayed in the top 3 of the United States tour for 4 consecutive years. And then I blew my knee out. I went to work every day and I didn't surf for 6 years. The reason I moved to Costa Rica, I didn't get to spend enough time with my kids at home. I was running to work early and coming home late. When I worked in the States, I didn't have enough money or time to get away. Now we could go anywhere we want. Everyone was, when I was moving down here, like, oh man, I can't believe you're gonna move to a third world country. It's so scary there and this and that. So every day is an adventure here, no matter what. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. Come on in. I'm sitting here in my backyard here in Costa Rica, Playa Hermosa. As you can see, it's raining. Rainy season's from April to November, but it can be sunny in 2 or 3 hours. Typical morning here in Costa Rica, I usually get up, I roll right over there to Johnny's house. Johnny opens the door, gives me a cup of coffee. The door should be opening in about 5 seconds.
We're ready.
Turn on Fox News for a little bit, check, see what's going on. Walk over, check the waves out, and if it's going off, we basically are spilling the coffee as we're getting in the car.
Shop it up, shop it up, real good. Shop it up, shop it up, real good.
Car's up there. The waves are flat. We see exactly the whole point from here, all the way down to the river mouth, to Corners, Pig Farm, to the stilt houses, the Hermosa, the tree, to the goalies, and all the way over to the backyards. Usually we're getting up, it's like about 6 to 10 foot, and we're running. There's my house over there. That's why we get up about 5:30 every morning, come out here, drink coffee, look at the waves. Usually right now, if the waves are good, we'd be scrambling to get our boards. Waves are no good, so now we're gonna be scrambling to get the coffee. When I started the surf camp, I bought a camera and I take tons of pictures here because it's so beautiful. Take a lot of pictures of my campers and their whole trip and document everything, and I burn a CD for them. When they leave, they have a bunch of pictures of their experience here in Costa Rica, and I can show them what they're doing right or wrong while surfing. I take the pictures for Surfline every day. Every now and then I'll put someone getting a real good wipeout on Surfline just as well as the good waves. A lot of women that move down here, you know, they get bored and they might not like Costa Rica or whatever, but my wife loves it here because she's into horses. She works on a horseback tour. She goes up into the mountains and down on the beach and goes up to waterfalls. She has just as much fun as I'm having when I'm out surfing. She's out horseback riding. There's no one else around and we're out in the middle of the jungle and we're just getting these perfect waves, and that's what surfing's all about. So if you're lucky enough to find me, you'll probably have the best trip you've ever had. Every morning I pick you up around 6:37 and I take you around and I show you Costa Rica like nobody else. I put you back on the transfer and back to the airport you go.